Hey everyone, welcome back to Care Fiction. I am your host Subhankar. The Conjuring tree is based on a true story about the trial of Arne Johnson, who claimed demonic possession in his defense for the crime. The movie, however, presented the case with several fictionalized fragments like the occult and witchcraft and an actual someone who made a deal with the devil. The movie does give us a little hint called Stregheria, but again it leaves us in the dark as to whether the cult or the occultist practiced Stregheria or not. However, the book on Stregheria gave the way to lift the curse, so I guess the occultists did practice it. But what exactly is Stregheria? Let's find out. Before we begin, this video only captures the fundamentals of Stregheria and it's not exactly a deep dive, but I think it's enough to form a little idea. Basically, Stregheria is a form of witchcraft with Italian roots. It is sometimes referred to as La Vecchia Religione or the Old Religion. In fact, the word Stregheria is an archaic Italian word meaning witchcraft or the practice of it. The modern Italian word is Stregoneria and Strega means a female witch. If you know what Wicca is, Stregheria is in some ways similar to Wicca, but also has significant differences too. Now there are many theories surrounding Stregheria and its origin is still debated. So to uncomplicate things, we will look into two vital proponents of Stregheria. The idea behind these two proponents center on Aradia, also known as the Holy Strega. In 1898, Charles Godfrey Leland, an American folklorist, wrote a book known as Aradia or the Gospel of Witches. According to him, much of his knowledge comes from a witch informant that he had named Madalena. So the book mentions a central figure, a goddess Aradia, who came down to earth to teach the practice of witchcraft to peasants in order to overthrow their tyrannical masters and find freedom in escaping from societal and economic constraints. Aradia was the daughter of Diana and Lucifer, and it was Diana who had instructed her to go to earth, thus becoming the first witch. According to Leland, this particular folklore has its roots in Etruscan mythology, and although the veracity of its contents is disputed by folklorists and historians, this book was instrumental in the emergence of Wicca, Stregheria, and Neo-Paganism. Author Grimassi is an influential figure in the modern movement for Stregheria. According to his book Ways of the Strega, Stregheria is a blend of ancient Etruscan religion blended with Italian folk magic and early rural Catholicism. But Grimassi's version tells us of a different Aradia. According to him, Aradia di Toscano was a woman born in 1313 CE in Tuscany, and she learned witchcraft from her aunt, and that she had a spiritual epiphany that inspired her to create the tradition of Strega. Thus, regardless of the source, Aradia is a central figure in many neo-pagan movements, and like many other neo-pagan religions, Stregheria honors female and male deities, typically personified as the moon goddess and the horned god. Many practitioners of Stregheria worship an Etruscan pantheon of duotheistic pair of deities like Oni and Tagni, Tana and Tanus, Diana and Dianus, Yana and Janus. The Etruscan civilization was based out of ancient Italy, and based on this, Grimassi cited three chief witch clans known as the Triad Clans that were the followers of Aradia di Toscano. Also known as mystery keepers, these clans were the Fanara, Janara and Tanara. Stregheria is based upon nature, moon lore, Italian folk magic, healing and communication with otherworldly entities. The pentagram is considered as an important symbol in Stregheria and is often worn in the form of a ring or necklace. Additionally, several Stregherian practices use ritual tools like cup, wand, pentacle and a blade, which are commonly associated with Western occultism. As the movie mentions an altar, many Stregheria rituals take place in an altar facing north. When it comes to accessories, the most important of them is the Cimaruta, which means the Sprig of Rue. Like I mentioned, this video only touches the surface of Stregheria because it is very huge and requires some deep dive. So basically this video covers the fundamental belief system of this form of witchcraft, which is built upon from various sources. The movie only mentions it by name, maybe to link it to the cult, and also how to end a ritual. But I doubt that it would be expanded upon in any upcoming movies of the Conjuring universe. So thank you for watching this video and see you soon.